Last Saturday, my dad announced that our family was in desperate need of a team-building exercise. Now, usually that means trust falls, or at worst, a group hike where my brother spends the entire time complaining about the lack of Wi-Fi. But this time, Dad marched out of the basement carrying the classic Monopoly box, his face set with the kind of seriousness usually reserved for tax season or grilling disputes with the neighbors. Tonight, he declared, we strengthen our bonds through the crucible of capitalism. My sister looked skeptical, but we all agreed. After all, how bad could it be? 30 minutes in, the living room had turned into a Wall Street fever dream. My brother had cornered the orange properties, my sister was running a hotel cartel on Boardwalk, and Dad was negotiating with the kind of intensity you'd expect at a UN peace summit. Bathroom breaks became a new currency, which Dad quickly monopolized, pun intended, by announcing, no one leaves the table without paying a luxury tax, 2 cookies payable immediately. Things escalated when my brother tried to bribe the banker, my mom, with a year's worth of dish duty for a generous loan. She declined, but raised the dishwashing rate to prime +3. By hour 2, alliances had formed and crumbled faster than my will to live during a family karaoke night. Dad, desperate and down to his last $50, began looking around the room for collateral. What's the going mortgage rate on a house cat? He mused, eyeing Mr. Whiskers, who was wisely hiding under the couch. My sister, never missing a beat, offered up her collection of Beanie Babies as emotional support properties, which Dad tried to bundle with Marvin Gardens in a last-ditch trade that will go down in family history as the Great Plushie Bailout. Finally, at the 3-hour mark, the house was in chaos. Monopoly money littered the floor, bathroom access was strictly rationed, and my brother had written up a prenup for anyone wanting to land on free parking. Dad, looking defeated but not broken, stood up and solemnly announced, "Well, kids, I guess we all learned something today." I nodded, exhausted and hungry, as he continued, "If anyone asks, we don't own a cat. We just have an asset with claws and a variable interest rate."